Wow. I figured out how to change the volume on the little watch game. Apparently it's just built into the app. They just have like a cute little pixelated music slider.
Subscribe. Oh, that's so
cute.
So cute.
And this trail mix is pretty much just peanut drops.
Hi. We need to get that extended.
Hi, Biggie.
I was getting a dog hug. Anyway, hello, it is bedtime. Oh, show the people you're alive and you're feeling much better.
Yes, I'm alive. I exist.
Anyway, hi. I think, did I talk to you? I don't know. I don't know when I talked to you, but yeah, we woke up and I called the doctor and made an appointment for Jax to come in about his allergies. And I set it for as late as possible, which ended up being 3:30 because I wanted him to actually like have allergies, and he's fine in the morning. So then we went to Panera. We got to see our friends, which was so wonderful. Of course, I always get nervous, but we have to take some risks. Otherwise, I mean, we're not going to adapt to the changing world. Don't break him more. That's exactly the part that's loose. We need to keep him safe until he's glued. Yeah, but it was so good to see them. We're outside. We were out there till we just couldn't take the heat anymore. And then, you didn't take your stuff? I said take your stuff. Thank you. And then we headed home because rain was supposedly coming. I didn't think it was supposed to storm till later. And my watch was saying it's gonna rain any minute. I'm like, I still need to move the plants. It did not rain. It just got so humid. I was dying. I was not feeling good moving all those plants. Danny did move the table for me, but I told him not to worry about the rest. He had to work. So while I was gone at Panera, he moved the big table back up on the porch. I moved all the rockers, and then all the plants had to come around, and then I had to get all of my gardening supplies. I had packed them all away into a box, and some of the dirtier things like the pots were off in the side yard. I had to get those and put them away. Oh, I was way too overheated and just soaked because it was so disgusting. This is the stats in Celsius. I only took a screenshot of Celsius. And yeah, it was really, really grody temperature. Real feel felt like well over 100. But I made it through. I just did not deal with the plants. Like, I watered them. I picked a few tomatoes, but they need all the dead branches taken off. There's something in my pants that's like poking the back of my knee. What is in there? Scandalous. It's a knee. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to figure it out later. Anyway, yeah, because they all got knocked over in a windstorm, branches are dying and falling off, and leaves are dying. I need to just prune heavily, which probably will help the tomatoes ripen. And then they all lost so much dirt that the roots are exposed in almost all of them from falling over and from heavy rain. So I need to kill off the rest of my dirt. Hopefully not have to order more, but I'll do that tomorrow. It was so hot. I came in and I just was doing like some chores and putting a coat of paint on some of the dollhouse windows just because it was something really fast and I didn't have a lot of time between doing things. We made lunch and then Jax and I headed to the doctor. Let me chat with you while I get his stuff set up. I'm gonna put you on my cup, so sorry about that noise. Gotta rinse out his medicine. Yeah, so every time we go to the doctor, I feel like it's a different procedure. This time, we no longer have to call from the car and then go straight into a waiting room. We were able to go to the waiting room, but you have to wear a mask, which is fine, we would be. We had to go to the sick side because the other side is just for your annual well visits. And they never know, you might be sick on top of your allergy symptoms. So yeah, we went to the sick side. I had to pay copay, but as soon as I paid, they assigned me a room in the back. So we went back there. Let's brush your teeth while I talk. Do you want to be on it or no?
Yeah, it can be.
Do you want to be in it?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. So you get to watch this while I talk, but I think we're gonna speed run this. So we went back and then a nurse came in and got our info, what the problem was, took his temperature, which was normal, and took his weight because I was asking for medicine recommendations. So of course they need a fresh weight to give dosage. Open. So the doctor was pretty quick. He only waited a couple minutes after that. She came in. Jax actually has been doing so much better today. We did have breakfast outside and he started feeling a little bad when we got back, but it was nowhere near what he had been dealing with the past 2 days. So I'm like, oh no, I sure hope you actually have symptoms when we go, so she can see that you're really truly suffering. You had a bit of a sinus headache and his eyes were getting puffier. So I'm like, okay, well maybe it's setting in. But we get there and he's feeling way better and we tell her that he's really not doing that bad. But as soon as we start talking about it, his eyes just start watering and he's all back to looking how he did. And she's like, oh man, a lot of kids, parents bring them in and they say, oh, my kids' allergies are bothering them, they're driving them crazy, but you're one of the only ones I see where I'm like, you need to consider allergy shots because this is no way to live. So he was definitely suffering enough. I can't do this with my left hand. My left hand is junk. Even though I'm ambidextrous, that one's just so numb. I'm gonna do his spray. Okay, that one was weak, but we got some in there. Anyway, yeah, so she believed us for sure. What we are trying to do is we're switching up to, we just keep flip-flopping the brands between the kids. So Jax is going back on Claritin. We did it for a month over late spring.
We tell Jax that he needs to.
He needs to?
Well, he said yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, then now is the time. We had briefly done Claritin instead of Zyrtec for him when everybody went out of stock for the kids' Zyrtec, so we know he did fine on it. and didn't have any problems. So we're going to switch back to that. She recommended the nose spray that I just did on Sebastian, though we did not start it today. We do have one that's unused because Danny gets them from Costco in bulk. But since he's feeling good today, we didn't do that. I did start the eye drops that she recommended. Very expensive. One of them was like nearly $30 and the other brand she recommended was like $20. So I went with the $20 one, and he's such sensitive eyes.
You need to fix my covers.
I need to?
Yeah.
Oh, why me? So, yeah, that was like trying to give eye drops to a cat. It was not fun. I'm gonna put you down again. Let's stay right here. You're on a chair. So I can fix that. You need to calm down. Why are you racing around? But I think I got a little bit of it in his eyes, not a full dose. I think he blinked most of it out, and I couldn't even pry his eyes open. He said he was trying, but I mean, they were clamped down. The muscles were clamped tight. Is that all you wanted? I mean, I didn't have to do much.
I'll get one.
Anyway, I'm all over the place. I'm so sorry. But yeah, and then she went off. She typed up an official referral to an allergist. So we have that, and then printed out a list of all the children's allergists in the region. And there's really not that many. I think there's only like 9 or 12 or something in the area. And this is like a big area, like not even all in our state. So we got that, and we got out of there and went and got his eye drops. What did you think of the eye drops? Difficult to get in.
Yeah, my
You need to actually open your eyes, not clamp them down. It was like giving eye drops to a cat.
Yeah, mine.
They were like, couldn't pry them open. Anyway, okay, you're in my face. Everybody's manic right now, and it's too much. But I'm doing better because I just had a bath. Anyway, they're gonna go read, so I have a couple more minutes. We got home, and I mean, his appointment is at 3:30, so it was already 4:30, and what we ended up doing was all chilling in the living room as a family. Jax played his Fall Guys on the TV, and we just chilled. And I really need to order groceries. I was supposed to do that, and I haven't done that, so I need to do that before I edit. Because we are just like out of food, and not that I ever know what to buy for dinner, and if I ask for ideas, it's just like whatever everybody will eat. Nobody will eat anything. They'll just eat grilled cheese with soup, maybe pizzas and pasta. Sometimes I can get them to eat ramen. They don't really like my tofu balls. I don't know what to do. Nobody eats anything. So we got takeaway. Danny went and got it, and I cooked Jack's a grilled cheese because he wouldn't eat Mediterranean food. And then I went and took a bath because my allergies are starting to bother me, and I'm covered in bug spray from the plant moving. So it started raining on us as we were leaving for the doctor. Pouring. We used towels to get in there, but then it went overhead while we were driving, I guess. I don't know, it was quick. It was all gone by the time we got out of the doctor. And rain and heat make mold, which makes my allergies bad. Rainy days tend to help other people, but for me, I get worse, and my tongue is so swollen that it's making my throat sore, which always makes me play the is it COVID or is it allergies game. Normally my allergies are just itchy eyes, but moldy days. Like, you can't even see the back of my throat, and my teeth start to make teeth marks, so it's not that bad. I can still swallow, but 3 hours ago I could see the back of my throat when I went and now I can barely. It's like getting worse. Sorry, my tongue is nasty. So I'm counting down the minutes till I can take my allergy medicine, but I don't want to take it early. I actually feel better than I did about an hour ago, I think. I don't know, it's like I go through this weird stage where my tongue is starting to swell up, that my throat hurts more, but then once it gets to this stage and it just hurts less. and it's just my tongue that's hurting because my teeth are cutting into it. So I don't know, I almost prefer this, but I don't like it to get much worse because then it gets hard to even close my mouth. But my allergy medicine takes the tongue swelling away quite fast. Everything else can take longer, like the itchy eyes and stuff, but I will feel good soon. So yeah, that was our day. It was a lot of being around people, so I'm gonna need a couple days, even though my friend was like, maybe we should do twice this week to make up for the 2 weeks, because not only did she and her daughter get COVID, but her husband and her other daughter ended up catching it. So yeah, the in-house isolation didn't work because you kind of see people before you know you're contagious. But they have had 2 weeks to get over it. She managed to do the second run of her opera, and her older daughter is about to start her show. She's in a musical, Ragtime, which I'm so proud of her. I don't think I'm going because COVID. I hate that I have to be like that, because I would love to go and like give her a bouquet of flowers. I just don't think I can bring myself to be in an audience anywhere. Danny's not even going to shows yet, and he really wants his tickets to run the jewels, and he might have to eat it if his friend can't sell them to somebody. But I've been talking too long. Wow, way too long. Okay, bye. I love you guys. Stay safe, be kind. Don't forget, wash your hands.